Back here for preseason action at GTA Prep's preseason tournament. On the floor right now, we have GTA Prep North as well as Central Tech, member of the National Preparatory Association. A new roster they're working with the exception of a few players. And it looks like the roster is still solid and still has what it takes here to make it deep, go for a deep run here in the NPA. DeAndre Reed, a returner. Raheem Sullivan, the Jets, a returner for Central Tech.
They don't like the nickname Jets, E. I try to tell you about that one.
Who doesn't like the nickname Jets?
Talk to them. Talk to the Blues.
They don't get to, people who get nicknames don't get to choose their nicknames.
They gotta like it though, E. Come on, work with them here.
I mean, why wouldn't you like a nickname?
Leave the nicknames to me. I'll take care of it. Give me a couple.
So be it.
We'll have something by the end of this game.
Now, Raheem Sullivan, the reason why we give him that name is because of his speed, because of how quick he can get up in transition and thread through the defense.
It's over. Just let it go. Just let it go.
All right. No Jets it is. Little problem with the shot clock, getting it resolved right now. Shot clock set to 10. Scratch that. We are setting the shot clock to 8 here. And GTA Prep North way off the mark. Central Tech pushing it here the other way. Pass to Matthew Davies down low, off the mark. Defense read it and picks up the steal. Ooh, sweet dime that time, or what would have been a dime.
You hear the growl of Coach Kevin Jeffers early and often. Coach Jeffers rocking that Canada basketball long sleeve in support of the U19 World Champs this summer. Made history, led by Rowan Barrett Jr., #1 player in the world right now. He's already getting on the draft boards. I expect him to go to Duke, but we'll see what happens. Made a visit.
Man, you can't walk away from Oregon that easily after
Oregon, Kentucky.
You know, Oregon's been proven to be good with their Canadians. Kentucky graduated Jamal Murray. Yeah.
I mean, lots of options, lots of implications. We do know that RJ canceled his visit to Michigan, so that's off the table.
And Michigan picked up a few other commitments as well, one of them being the Canadians, Ignas Brazdeikis, which changes things up.
For RJ, that leaves Kentucky, Kansas, Oregon, and Arizona. Excuse me, 3 out of 4 have Canadian connections with an exception of Duke. But Duke was RJ Barrett's dream school, as he told us back in 8th grade.
Tariq Badri Hamid, number 11 in the white for Central Tech, playing PG here. Him and Raheem Sullivan will be manning the point for the Central Tech Blues. Both of them can make plays off the dribble. DeAndre Reed finds himself back at the line. That aggressive slasher. He'll be living at the line, making his earnings there for the most part. And almost a complete line change coming in here for Central Tech. All new faces. It's going to be an interesting year as we get familiar with a lot of the new guys on this team. Number 22 in the white for Central Tech, Matthew Davies. Watched him play a lot with Grassroots. You got Rashawn Chambers, number 32. It's the first real size that Central Tech has had. Game tied up 6-6 here with 6 to go. Looking down the list right now for 2018 and 2019. The Canadian classes are just getting deeper and deeper as we go by. The deepest one to date was probably the one with Wiggins and Ennis, so that's 2013. It was Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Ennis, Dwayne Notice, Xavier Rathan-Mays now signed with the New York Knicks, Chris Boucher with Golden State, Mikhail McIntosh electing to stay for another year in the NCAA. And then you look into 2018, Canada's future. You have Rowan Barrett at the top, Simi Shitu followed by Andrew Nemhard, Lugens Dort, Ignas Brezdikas, and the list goes on. Again, Jalen Llewellyn, one of those names, a Mississauga product that has really come a long way during the Adidas circuit over the summer. 2019 class, we saw some of the best and one of the best. AJ Lawson in a previous game here. He holds the number 1 spot, followed by Tyrese Samuel and Quincy Guerrier. And Central Tech getting the 3 to go. Hoop and harm. And the offense for Central Tech a little stagnant here in the first quarter. as DeAndre Reed went up with it off the mark. There's Reed, goes back to the line, gets the hoop and the harm. He'll get one shot this time as he ties it up at 13. We'll take a short break. 13 left on the clock. Be back in just a few.
Oh, it's Judy Georges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in! No good! 2 seconds to go! Oh!
Commercial spots available to promote and market your brand, event, or product. Enjoy the ultimate way to catch the game when you can't.
That man from Quebec can fly!
Exposure starts here.
The NPH Scouting Service is another platform for exposure, with a network of over 300 coaches and scouts from some of the most recognizable brands and programs. Our scouts are constantly evaluating talent to ensure accuracy and credibility. NPH Scouting Service.
Back to first quarter action between Central Tech and GTA Prep North. No good in transition off the steal on that one, back from the break. But here's another steal, and this time the finish. And I don't know who this fella is, but he is lighting it up, torching it from distance, and will look to be one of Central Tech's go-to guys. Shot clock violation on GTA North. DeAndre Reed, tough take, comes across the paint and then finishes right hand on the left side with the scoop. DeAndre finishing up this year and is trying to get NCAA eligible. Has some interest already, both on the JUCO and the Division I side. Foul on the way to the rim. Central Tech finds themselves almost in the bonus here. Looks like the refs called that one as he was going up. And a very scrappy team is GTA North, just not patient enough here in their offense. Usually the ball comes up the floor and it's one pass and a shot's up. Not really giving the offense a chance to develop. It's been a close game all the way, going back and forth here. 18-17. And most of Central Tech's points have come at the free throw line. Central Tech will look to use every bit of this shot clock here on the last possession of the first quarter. Or forget about that. Found an opening going to the rim and will take advantage. Shot clock and game clock winding down the same. And I don't think GTA North was aware of that yet. And that's the end of the first quarter. 21-17. We'll take a little bit of a break. Be back for the second quarter action.
The NPH Scouting Service is another platform for exposure with a network of over 300 coaches and scouts from some of the most recognizable brands and programs. Our scouts are constantly evaluating talent to ensure accuracy and credibility.
We're about to jump into the deepest talent pool that we've ever had. In most recent history, we've seen guys like Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Christian David, Abu Kigab, Jalen Warren, all have phenomenal showcases, which led to an increase in their exposure and an increase in their recruitment. That is by nature what North Pole Hoops provides at these camps. But I want to put it into perspective on just how much exposure you can get in 3 days at camp. A report goes out to over 100 NCAA coaches, CIS, JUCO, CCAA, and most recently we're being contacted more by NBA personnel. Then there's 100,000 in viewership on NorthPoleHoops.com. Then there's the live stream that goes on. Bang for the buck, there is no other camp that I've seen in North America that provides this much exposure. My job as a national scout is to identify the prospects at camp and make sure that we track their progress throughout the high school season, the club, and AAU season. From there, we build a profile for them online through our database and make sure that these kids are getting ranked and seen by coaches who are subscribed to our service. The NPH Showcase coaching staff are absolutely a vital part of this camp. You know, we got All-Americans, All-Canadians, guys who have been drafted to the NBA, people like Kyle Julius, who's currently coaching professionally, Mike Kabongo, All-American. They kind of set the foundation and provide the... Back for the second quarter, and you see Central Tech with possession. Seem to be gaining a little bit of a momentum at the end of that first quarter. And the guys just really learning how to move without the ball. Coach Kevin Jeffers setting up plays for them to execute, and early mistakes here. Good to take care of this stuff prior to the season start. And GTA Prep North just very gritty, refusing to go away in this one. They've answered back for every Central Tech possession. Coming up with the steal, the hoop, and the harm.
Both squads matching up pretty evenly. A lot of new names to learn about for both squads. Still the preseason as we get familiar with these new faces. Matthew Davies, number 22 in white for Central Tech. He's going to be a nice addition. He'll bring some size, some athleticism, and also a pretty good skill set, around 6'5", 6'6". Thanks to everyone for tuning in on North Pole Hoops. You can follow us on our social media at North Pole Hoops, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button for the latest in Canadian basketball. Nice attack there, that last possession, Raheem Sullivan. No doubt they're going to be looking for leadership from Sullivan, number 4 in white.
And Matthew Davies as well, I think is going to be a key pivotal role for this squad as a forward, as a small forward. Earlier today he had 18 points in the game against the Makers and against Mississauga Prep.
Speaking of buckets, AJ Lawson in that last game had a game-high 30 to start the season. That's going to be a common trend as we move forward. Inbounds, Central Tech making it difficult. Solid defense. Logan Mungal for 3, off the mark. And here comes Central Tech. Matthew Davies in transition, puts his shoulder down and draws the foul. Will go to the line for 2. Tight ball game, 24-23, 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
and you haven't seen much of him in this game, but 2018 forward as well. Rashawn Chambers is going to be a big difference maker for Central Tech.
Absolutely. Chambers coming from West Humber Collegiate. Also plays for Hoops Canada Elite on the club season. 6'6" forward. Great athlete there. Good defense here by Tech, putting the pressure on the guards. Three ball, no good. Logan Mungo in transition, easy bucket there. Takes back the lead for GTA Prep, 7:30 to go. Central Tech going on offense. Both teams need to settle down right now and gain control. Lots of early turnovers.
One thing we've seen Tark over and over with Coach Kevin Jeffers is he gets a new crop of talent. The first month, first 2 months, sometimes it's hard to get them all on the same page, as with any team, but come mid-season, this is going to be a completely different squad. I think once guys buy into their role, it comes down to role definition.
No question, these guys are going to be hungry as they learn about the culture, learn what it takes to play for a coach and a program of high standards. A nice shot there. Central Tech knocks down the triple, gains the 4-point lead, 30-26. Take a quick timeout and be back for second quarter action. What's the that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand jam.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email mdotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
Get your feet square, get your feet square.
Take it home, write it down, grab a homie, and work on it. Work on it, master it.
AJ Lawson!
Welcome back to the GTA Prep preseason showcase. 30-26, Central Tech leads GTA Prep North. Nice bounce pass there by Mungal. Chambers comes up with the loose ball. Sullivan off to Davies for the alley. That'll be another turnover.
And Davies has got some ups on him. I mean, you've seen him rise for some rebounds and rise for even some tough passes like that. His head was nearly at the backboard.
He's another one of those CIS specials. He'll be a high-level Canadian University kid, high D2, low D1 programs, looking for, a guy that could really bang and do it all on the floor at 6'5", 6'6". That's your guy. Matthew Davies gets it. Nice finish right around the bucket, right on cue. Coming up next, it's going to be GTA Prep. AJ Lawson, Casey Azagu, and the crew are going to go after it against the Makers in NBA Prep. That's going to be some high-level basketball, Elias.
Definitely looking forward to that. I think it's a good test for a lot of these guys playing against the length of the Makers. And you know, you got the Ochere brothers who are no slouch either on that squad.
Lots of physically gifted kids hitting the deck next game. Be a great evaluation point for us and some entertaining basketball for you guys. So stay tuned for that on NorthPoleHoops.com. Logan Mungal on the attack. Rebound there for Tech. And Raheem Sullivan, Elias, he's going to have the keys to the offense all season long. Could be a very big year for him. Logan Mungal on the attack. Tough shot there against the size. And this is a very different Central Tech squad, Elias.
Very different how? What
Just personnel. You know,
yeah.
like there's one guy on the floor from right now that was there last season. That's Raheem Sullivan. So I mean, it's gonna take some time for these guys, not just to learn about, you know, the way they operate, but just to gel together, learn about each other's games. I heard the earlier game against the Makers. It was a close one, only a 5-point loss. Great defense by Tech, and that's something that is pretty much non-negotiable for the program. They got to play D, and they got the bodies to do so. Here's Rashawn Chambers in transition. Gets his own rebound, no good. I mean, that's a positive sign for this squad, is they're playing up, you know, up front defense and making it difficult for GTA Prep to get going.
And they got at least 3 guys who can really get after it on the glass and take away second chance opportunities between Chambers, Davies, DeAndre, Reed. So, I mean, I think they're in a good position this year. It's just, again, a matter of role definition.
Here comes Tech in transition. Raheem Sullivan behind the back. Nice take all the way to the rim. Just short. He's got to get up and run back there.
Nice move by Mungal to separate, but a way off shot from the corner.
Really sloppy offensively on both sides of the floor. This is where point guard's got to step in and control the tempo. You know, as Raheem Sullivan learns how to control speeds and really master being a floor general, he can be a great a piece and a great player at the next level, because he's got that ability to get up and down the floor, change gears, but just now about knowing when to change those gears.
And there's been a lot of coaches that have been interested in him, and that right there, the 3 ball, is what's going to have to improve in order for him to be, you know, completely, just more packaged, well packaged for the next level. Your speed can only take you so far when there's guys at the next level that have that same speed and are bigger than you.
Yeah, but he could definitely shoot it. I mean, definitely that's something he can still improve on, but I've seen him get going and drop 3 after 3. So it'll be interesting what kind of season he'll have this season. I really like the element of the game that Matthew Davies brings to the table, though, for Tech. He's going to be able to keep the offense honest in the paint, but he can also shoot the 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, he's as versatile as they come. He's a guy that can play on the perimeter, can play inside, defend both inside, outside as well.
And then you got Reed still. I mean, he's they call him their emotional leader. And when he's playing with intensity, he gets the rest of his squad going.
I don't know why Reed felt the need to foul there with all that length on him. Ball handler wasn't really going anywhere with it.
Just over 2 minutes left here in the second quarter. Coach is talking over, referee is talking over the last call. And they'll decide it's GTA Prep basketball.
Coach Kevin Jeffers discussing with the referee that last call. It was a changed call that originally was called a goal, a 24-second, but it was reversed as the ball came off the rim on one of those GTA North possessions. And Mungo manning the point for GTA North. He's a guy that can really get himself open and light it up as well. And some of the shot selection here from GTA Prep North has just been horrid. This is a team where everyone's trying to make a name for themselves, trying to build stock and minutes on the floor, but a big development stage for this squad. Good look inside. Raheem Sullivan to DeAndre Reed. Saw him on the cutter. Flash high post from Reed, turn around, good.
And that's something that both Reed and Davies can both do. They can shoot that shot from the elbow. Again, keep the inside man honest. Here's Reed in transition. Nice finish. Lot of size on the wing, but overall more size for the Central Tech team than last year.
Yeah, last year I think they were just a lot faster overall. I think they were able to push it in transition a lot. This year has definitely changed up a lot.
Well, I think they have another dimension to what they can do, because they know playing in the NPA, they're going up against 6'10", 6'9", 6'8" guys, and so they gotta have to find a way to match up and combine their speed with their size. Ooh.
DeAndre took a spill, seems to be all right. Reed with his 15th point of the game.
Less than a minute to go, 40 seconds. here in the first half. Very, very interested to see this next game. You know, being treated to some high-level basketball this early in the season, it really kind of gives you foreshadowing of what's about to happen in the next several months. You're gonna have NBA and pro prospects on the floor. AJ Lawson, Matur Maker, Casey Azagu. All those guys will play, you know, high major NCAA and eventually pro ball, and potentially at the highest level of the NBA.
I think we need to be a little bit careful in terms of throwing around levels, projected levels online, for the reason that, you know, although there's prospects that could play at the highest levels in some of the biggest conferences, in some cases it's not the best decision for them based off of the rate of development. For example, a player such as Casey.
Well, when I say levels, I mean I'm talking about the caliber of talent and their ability. In terms of, I hear what you're saying in terms of the decisions that they need to make in terms of the fit for the program that they go to for college. So I agree with you, but we're just talking about two different things. We're gonna get to see high-level basketball in that next one, but we'll take a quick break. Be back in 5 minutes for the second half, 41-30.
Oh, pick it up, Jalen.
Oh my God!
Top 10.
Two-way players are the best players. Understand that. Two-way players are the best players.
Here's Sabri Phillip, two-way jam.
Let's go, boy!
It doesn't matter from what city you're from, how tall you are, what school, what club you represent. Game speaks. There's no politics here.
Check it out, guys. My name is Dr. J, Dr. Joel Kerr. I am the founder and owner of the Health Institute. I created this business, honestly, for you guys, you basketball players looking to take your game to the next level. I am here to try and help you with that. North Pole Hoops, my partners in business, have brought me on to help with that. We are here to educate you guys and make sure that you're doing the right things off the court so your on game can be the best on the court. So, like I mentioned, the Health Institute is a multidisciplinary clinic where we offer a wide range of services to help you basketball players get stronger, faster, jump higher, all the things you need to do to aspire to get that scholarship, to get that pro contract, whatever it is that you need to do. So I'm going to take a couple minutes just to describe to you some of the things that I've done in the basketball community in the city of Toronto and abroad. The first thing is I want to talk about my education, where I've come from with regards to where I've studied. I've graduated from the University of Toronto with a Bachelor of Physical Education and Health. This is the foundation that I've learned where it has helped me to do the things that I do in my practice. Our motto here at the Health Institute is exercise is medicine. After completing my education at the University of Toronto, I decided to get into chiropractic school. Most people think that chiropractors only work with the spine, but not this one. I like to call myself a musculoskeletal specialist, which basically means I work with the muscles, I work with the tendons, I work with the joints, and I work with the nerves. All the things you need when you're playing the game of basketball, I'm able to help you with. I like to maintain my level of education by attending seminars and reading peer-reviewed articles. The most recent course that I've taken is called the Functional Range Release Assessment and Therapy course. This technique is innovative. It's a soft tissue management system that is being used by the Portland Trail Blazers of the NBA and the Houston Rockets and Basketball Canada. So these are the tools that I'm keeping myself up to date with so I can maintain my level of expertise when you guys come to see me if you have any questions about injuries. In addition to this, I was a part of the management team that started the first Pro-Am that was here in Toronto. It was called the MADE Pro-Am. So my involvement with the first Pro-Am in the city led me to an opportunity with the Nike Crown League. This was again another amazing opportunity where I was able to work with some NBA basketball players, EuroLeague, South American League, where I was the actual on-site first aid provider / team doctor for the event. Once again, I can highlight the fact that I've been at pretty much every basketball event from the Greater Toronto area, from Midnight Basketball, Ballin' for a Cure, North Pole Hoop showcases, of course, and these opportunities have led me again to work with the senior men's national team for the 2016 Olympic qualifying team. Unfortunately, we didn't get the results that we wanted, but again, these are opportunities that have led me to gain some greater experience, which will allow me to work with you young basketball players whenever you come to see me. I'm also a proud member of the Henry Carr Crusaders prep team. I was a member of their staff as we took home the OFSA championship in 2016. So my experience within the game of basketball is extensive, and that's why North Pro Hoops has brought me here to give you guys as much guidance as I possibly can. And obviously, if you need my help, you know where to get us at drj@thehealthinstitute.ca. So, in a nutshell, I'm super excited to be part of the North Pole Hoops team. I'm really looking forward to being available to you guys as a resource for your health so that we can maintain a level of professionalism and get you to the level where you want to be as a basketball player.
Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away a smartphone to one of you. So make sure you're subscribed and you like, comment, and share on any one of our videos. And the more times you do it, the better chances you have of winning. This is Sydney Ray for NorthpoleHoops.com. Good luck. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away a smartphone to one of you. So make sure you're subscribed and you like, comment, and share on any one of our videos. And the more times you do it, the better chances you have of winning. This is Sydney Ray for NorthpoleHoops.com. Good luck. Once we hit 10,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away a smartphone to one of you. So make sure you're subscribed and you like, comment, and share on any one of our videos. And the more times you do it, the better chances you have of winning. This is Sydney Ray for NorthpoleHoops.com. Good luck.
Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand down.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email mdotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
NPH events. There's an opportunity to get involved at the ground level. NPH hosts elite level high school tournaments to national club team championships throughout the course of the season. Now is your chance to get involved with the fastest growing sport in Canada with the industry leaders and influencers. Get in the game today and join NPH in growing basketball in this country.
Here's Sabri Phillip, two-hand jam in transition.
Second half action, GTA Prep preseason showcase. 46-36. Central Tech up 10. It's their second game of the day. Earlier game to NBA Prep. Lost by about 5 points here, so looking to avenge that loss. Second game of the season. GTA Prep North right now, getting it going. That was Jason Mart on that last triple. And GTA Prep North picking up momentum. Choom Nagian previously on the last finish, interesting prospect, number 21 for Black. Wow.
And Jalen Fritzl out of Chicago with the ball in his hands right now for GTA North has been one of the more prominent pieces for the squad.
Number 6, Logan Mungle for GTA Prep North. We've watched him since last year. He's a guy that's gotten better every month. You know, he's a hard worker, little guard. You know, he's not unbelievable physically, but he can shoot it and he's highly skilled. Shoot that open three. He's got a floater game as he's shown us.
Here's Jalen Frizzle trying to break down game. Thought about it against Raheem that time.
DeAndre Reed comes up with the board. Here comes Raheem Sullivan. Down the lane, nice look there, mishandled. Here comes the Frizzle. Nice pass there to the weak side. Logan Mungle off of a nice assist there by Frizzle. We have joined with us Coach Adil Saabzada, Toronto Basketball Academy. Coach, first game of the season or first couple games of the season. Obviously a lot of wrinkles early on, but pretty promising squad, lots of talent on the floor. What were your thoughts on game one?
Oh, I thought we played well. I think we've got a good group of guys. I think we're going to be a lot more talented than last year. We're missing a bunch of guys. We're missing Amir, we're missing E-Man, missing Nem, Alberto, missing some size, a lot of size actually. And Patrick had a flu right now, so he's trying to play through a flu. So we're good. Like, I like what I saw. Like, I mean, they're great defensively. We're so much better defensively this year than we were last year. I'm excited with this group. You know, if this game was any indication, like, I mean, you know, GTA's got a pretty strong, solid squad. You know, AJ looks better than I've ever seen him. So it's good.
What about Dew Moses out of Calgary, Alberta? First time seeing him with your group. What do you think?
Dew's got a chance to be a really special player. Like, he can do a lot of different things. You know, he's got a chance to, you know, he's got ways to improve, but really love his tenaciousness on the defensive end, his grit, both on offense, defense. I think he probably had, like, by himself 7-8 offensive rebounds.
Yes, great on the glass.
Great on the glass.
Guarding AJ Lawson, pretty much the whole time.
I mean, he's so versatile defensively as well that, like, we were able to put it in so many different positions that it was nice to see. I mean, once he gets acclimated with the way we play, with the way the ball moves and everything, we got a chance to be really good.
Yeah, I agree. I think you guys got a lot of talent. I would say more talent than last year, and just about, you know, getting everyone in their spots, accepting their roles, and both squads. You know, I mean, this is kind of setting up for a very exciting season for the NPA, and you know, if this is any indication of what the next couple months are gonna look like, pumped up. I'm pumped.
Oh, dead ass. I mean, November 9th, we get our homecoming game. We get them at our home court.
Okay.
Hopefully by then, and that's probably the tip-off of the NPA league. And hopefully we get them. We get our whole squad healthy. We actually missing one more kid, Patrick from Ottawa. So I mean, like, the 5 of them, like 5 guys, and then add the guys.
Amir is a huge piece.
Oh, Amir is a huge piece.
Godzilla 2019, 6'5"
exactly.
guard.
So I mean, once we have everybody, and you know they have everyone, and we have them up for homecoming, I want to see what it looks like then. So we'll see.
Well, until then, we'll wait for the rematch. Thanks, Coach Adil Saabzada, joining us on the stream. And back to the action here. We got Central Tech and GTA Prep North in the middle of it, 52-48. Nice block there out of the blue. Good defense by Central Tech, but a three-man open. No good. Here comes Davies. Trying to take it the length of the floor, slows it down. Triple down there for Central Tech, 55-48. Logan Mungall here on the wing. 3 ball, that's off. .230 left to go in the third quarter, 55-48. Next game coming up, you're not going to want to miss. Stay tuned on NorthPoleHoops.com. We have NBA Prep featuring Makur Matur Maker taking on GTA Prep, AJ Lawson, Casey Azagu and the crew. Stay tuned for the North Pole Hoops National Player Rankings. Coming soon, starting with the 2018 class. Special one, Elias. Would strongly say that 2018 is the best class ever for Canadian basketball in the last 10 years.
Yeah, and I spoke about it earlier on a previous stream. I mean, the next best class that we've had would be 2013, and that had Andrew Wiggins, Tyler Ennis, Dwayne Notice, Xavier Rathan-Mays signed with the New York Knicks, Chris Boucher with Golden State. Yep. So, I mean, that was the best class to date. But you look at 2018, and Rowan Barrett Jr., Simi Shitu, Andrew Nembhard, Lugan Stewart, Ignas Brazdeikis, Jalen Llewellyn, all on NBA radars, at least at this point. Several of which are committed at this point. Ignas to Michigan. Andrew Nembhard actually on a visit right now to Florida.
Noah Kirkwood just committed to Harvard.
To Harvard, that's right. Llewellyn to Princeton. Ezedike to Yale. And the biggest climber in the whole class is Jashawn Henry. What he's done with his game over the past summer is spectacular. I think that a lot of the highest conferences in the NCAA are really going to take notice. So
the top 10 are all easy high major caliber kids. So that kind of tells you the story. You got some NBA caliber guys there. I mean, you got. Yeah, we'll keep the rest. Just stay tuned on NorthPoleHoops.com as we drop it.
So we'll be releasing the top 25 in the very near future. Look out for that soon.
Followed by 2019 top 10, then 2020 and 2021 top 5. Little sneak preview of each class. And still a lot to learn here this season. Behind the back, here we go. Turnover. Intensity picking up here for both squads. GTA Prep bench on their feet, getting their guys going. We're learning about these new names. Number 12 for Central Tech. I don't know who he is, but I like him. Shifty. He's got some game to him.
And he's got some spunk. We saw a little bit of his energy in the first half, getting the team going with his defense.
He can shoot it as well.
And he can shoot the 3-ball. 30 seconds to go here in a 3-point game. Jalen Frizzle from Chicago with the ball in his hands. He's been setting up a majority of the offense for GTA North.
Wow, good shot. Logan Mungo, we talked about him. He's really improved his game.
From distance, that's the key thing with him. He can get that shot going from distance.
Got his feet set, used the pump fake beautifully. Just very fundamentally sound. And that will be it for the half. High scoring game, 56. We'll be back.
Rep by rep, you push yourself. Effort is only half the battle. Doubt sets in. Why do you do it? Is it worth it? The lights turn on. All your questions are answered. Rep by rep, you push yourself. Effort is only half the battle. Doubt sets in. Why do you do it? Is it worth it? The lights turn on. All your questions are answered.
In terms of basketball in Vancouver, I think something like this was a huge success because we had a neutral environment where kids can come from all over no matter what clubs they're at and showcase who they are, where they're at.
You pump fake them, they want you to shoot, right? They know you're gonna shoot. You hit them with one.
Season's long, boys.
Yeah, it is. Back to it. Fourth quarter action. Really tight game here, Elliot. GTA Prep North is turning up from the bench to the crowd. They're working on both ends of the floor right now. (60-59), 8:47 to go. Janine Simmons with the ball. Janian all the way. No go, he's got to run back. Next play, can't be complaining to the refs. Get after it. DeAndre Reed on the attack. He hits the floor. Reed knocks down the first. Gets them both to go. Takes back the lead for Central Tech. Shaping up to be a good finish here.
And here's a guy who's been really the bright spot for GTA North is Mongol. Been able to hit a couple threes from long distance and really setting up his team. That's mostly it's off the ball that GTA Prep North has been having a problem. It's guys not getting each other free. They kind of get stagnant and watch the ball handler. And that's when they've ran into problems.
You know, with Logan Mongol, if we talk about maximizing potential at about 5'10", point guard, he can really shoot it. He's gotten stronger, but he still needs to even get, trim and tighten up his muscle mass. But the biggest thing he needs to improve on is his ball handling. Because if he can improve his ball handling, get to wherever aggressively and create plays for others, which he can to a certain degree, then we could talk about him on another level in terms of really playing at the next level, whether that be CIS or CCAA.
Yep.
But one thing he has shown us is that he has been putting in work. Here's Rashawn Chambers, hounded. Here comes GTA Prep, Frizzle. Open down in the corner, 3 ball, off the mark. And Central Tech is just sleeping on the boards right now. Simmons attacks, draws the foul.
Yeah, you're seeing a lot of second and third chance opportunities for GTA North. The Central Tech kind of just ball watching, not finding a body off the rebound.
Thanks everyone for tuning in on North Pole Hoops. You can follow us on all our social media streams, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at North Pole Hoops. And whatever you do, make sure you click that subscribe button for our YouTube channel at North Pole Hoops for the latest in Canadian basketball action. Nice shot there by Reed. Get the 1-point lead back, 64-63, less than 7 to go. Mongol with it. Mongol all the way with the English. Nice attack right there. I like it.
And last year you saw Mongol on the bench for GTA Prep.
As a shooter, straight shooter.
Just as a spot-up guy. This year he's getting an opportunity here with this squad to be the go-to guy, to be the man on the team. And he's got, remember, you got seniors around him, you got other guys that in position from other places coming in from Chicago who are looking to make a name for themselves as well. And nonetheless, he's still coming through.
Well, that's just a prime example of when you put the work in, you will be rewarded. And again, he's not a guy that is the most physically gifted. He's at 5'10", average athlete, but has worked.
If that, 5'10", if
so
that.
Maybe 5'9", call it 5'8" even. I mean, but that shows you when you have a skill set and you've put in that work, you can impact games. And with your work ethic, automatically comes confidence because you know that you're working and outworking the competition. This one, from the looks of it, will go down to the wire. 66-67. 6 minutes to go. pass there down low. That was Chum Nguyen off the mark there from Brandon Chow. Here's Sullivan on the attack.
And Sullivan's got to really take advantage of his abilities. He's got an unbelievable first step and can get by most defenders. It's just he doesn't use it enough, and when he does, there's usually a lot of contact from players, and he's able to get himself free, get to the line, get players committing fouls against him.
I think he just needs to understand that this is his show. He looks right, he looks left. He doesn't see Chris Hankins. Nice shot right on cue. He doesn't see Stephen Rawwire, right? So he doesn't see Osawe. So a lot of those seniors have now moved on. This is his squad, and he's got to lead the way. Nice shot there on the last possession. Here comes Sullivan once again. Floater, no good. Again, Mungall on the shot, no good. But great work down low from Chum Nguyen out of Mississauga.
And you see that little wink from DeAndre Reed. I think he might have sold it to the referees.
There we talked about emotional leader, DeAndre Reed getting this bench engaged. And this game's all about momentum and energy. And when you have your team engaged from top to bottom, you're gonna have a good chance to win games. But it's all about consistency. Sullivan, 3-ball. Yup. You mentioned his 3-ball and making improvements there. Do not sleep on Sullivan's ability to shoot that ball. And that's what makes him so potent is he's got that combination of being able to hit it, but then attacking the rim and attacking in transition. But he just got to keep his imprints all over this game. Another one. Nice stroke. Off the mark that time. 2 for 3. Chambers.
And Chambers got to be looking to go at Mungall there. You notice there's a big size mismatch, and you just got to pound it inside, get to the rim.
Got to be able to bully smaller defenders. .418 left to go, 72-69. Preseason action at the GTA Prep Showcase. Reed, Mungall defending. Nice hesitation right there, no good on the shot. Here comes Mungall in transition, nice fake. Oh, everything but the finish. Here comes Sullivan. Left to right crossover. Ooh, nice little scoop. And the defense cannot handle the speed. Sullivan extends the lead, 74-69. Oh, nice little move right there from Nguyen. I like what I see from him. About 6'4", 6'5", good athlete, and he's been showing his ability to finish and rebound.
Tough shot that time, off balance, gets it to go. Central Tech leads by 5 with 3 minutes to go.
Nice bounce pass right there to Nguyen, courtesy of Mungal, but unable to finish.
Mungal's really impressed me in this game, not just his shooting, but just his spatial awareness and IQ, understanding where everybody is on the floor and making the right reads.
Agreed. Shake and bake. Sullivan, everything but the finish there, and here comes Frizzle. Sullivan in transition, all the way to the rim. You can't stop him. Right now, looks like Central Tech running away with it, mounting their biggest lead of the quarter. .220 left, 79-71. We'll take a quick break and be back to finish it off.
You guys are all better than that. We're better than that in Sask. You guys know how to play D. Show them.
Keep your mind mentally focused at all times when you're in the gym. And the harder that you work and the focus that you have, the better off you're going to be.
You want one-time guys. Throws up an alley-oop. All elbow. Williams.
Can you hear me? Work out! Work out! Work out! Let's go! Go on, Wyatt! Let's go! Let's go!
Rep by rep. You push yourself.
Right back into the mix, and DeAndre Reed called for the goaltend, got up high for that one, almost got it in time for a block. GTA North cuts the lead to 6. Wide open lane for Central Tech, off the mark. Mungal, good pump fake, separates space, gets it back. Corner 3, gets it to go. Mungal has been on fire in this game. Number 6 on your screen for GTA North. Having himself a fabulous game. Matthew Davies gets the contact, gets the finish, extends the lead, 81-76 with 1:36 to go. Has a chance to make it a 6-point game in favor of Central Tech. Mongo from distance, again that time, gets his own rebound, goes back to Central Tech on the steal. Good call by the referee that time. Jalen Frizzle bumping up Central Tech, and they were already off balance, looked like they were about to lose it. Free throws coming up here for Central Tech as we wind down in the fourth quarter with 1:14 to go. Good on the first. Unnecessary foul on Central Tech.
The one thing with these Central Tech kids is they never back down. They're aggressors. You know, they're always gonna try to get under the skin of the opposition. And if you're not mentally tough, you know, oh, do you see that right there? Whoa, whoa, hey, got a little action going on. And that's where you gotta keep your cool, is what I'm talking about. Gotta be mentally tough enough. If someone's gonna try to get under your skin, you gotta be able to be composed. We'll take a quick break as the refs try to control both sides. I'll be back for the rest of this game.
It doesn't matter where you're from or what background you are, how small you might be. What matters is heart, will, and effort. Prove to yourself you belong. If you can ball, time is now. Effort is only half the battle. Doubt sets in. Why do you do it? Is it worth it? The lights turn on. All your questions are answered.
The final minute, 6-point ball game. Central Tech leads GTA Prep North by 6. Hesitation move, attacks all the way to the rim, up and under. Nifty little move there. Number 3 for Central Tech. You know we're gonna have to get his name. New kid on the block. Shum Nguyen. I mean, he's another new kid on the block. We're gonna have to create a player profile for, get him into the system.
And the fact that he's from Mississauga, and I'm a Mississauga native, and I haven't seen him. I know there's multiple guys just like that
under the radar. Absolutely. Looks about 6'4" in that area. Very bouncy. Finishes well around the rim, as you saw. 2-hand jam there. Coming up next, stay tuned. You're not going to want to miss this. GTA Prep takes on NBA Prep. Primetime game of the day. 30 seconds to go here, 7-point ball game. Nice pass. Matthew Davies. Love how he finishes around the rim, very aggressive to the hole.
And with ease, man, he doesn't need much gather to slam it in there.
Three ball. Jason Mart out of Malton. And you know, Jason showed me something, talked about not backing down. He never backed down. You know, he got, you know, Reed got into his head, and he probably lost his composure, but he did not back down. He was playing nice all game long, and then showed that he's not going to take it. So show some fire there, showed his ability to shoot the three. I'll remember him for next time, number 23, Jason Mart. That'll be it. Final score, 87-83. Good win there for Central Tech. And lots of learning points for both teams. Coming up next, GTA Prep, representing the NPA, will take on NBA Prep featuring the Makers. You will not want to miss this, so stay tuned on NorthPoleHoops.com.